Job in Tech, episode 136. I should maybe change the name of this podcast to like get a job in truck driving or whatever, because seems like they're paying like $100K now for a truck driver. That is truly, truly amazing. For those of you who have jobs already in the technical field, it's probably a good idea. I'm doing this. Let me tell you what I'm doing, right? Every day, actually, I learn a little more. I'm learning more about programming. I'm learning more about Azure, AWS, about coding, more about all those type of things, just so I have a second skill, another transferable skill essentially, so I can use it just in case. Because what I see like the wages right now, the wages are going not necessarily up for me, but they're going up for other industries like the restaurant industry. McDonald's, right, for instance, is making like $15 or $18 an hour. What's going on with that? And I don't see the IT jobs going up. Like, for instance, let's see. I got a call the other day for a job in California, and it was just okay, job, whatever. It was like a backup job or whatever, backup admin, and it was like 55 an hour, which 55 an hour is pretty low actually in California because of taxes and all that. But I was thinking to myself, that same job maybe 10 years ago would have been good, 55 an hour. And it's good. No, don't get me wrong, it's a good job, by the way. 55 an hour, that's a great job. And if you make $15 an hour and you get 55 an hour, grateful. I first of all, I was just grateful that they suggested I call me or whatever. That I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I get that, all that. That's good. That's a given right there. So I'm seeing some of these other jobs. What I'm going after, right, is the Silicon Valley jobs. Those programming jobs that they have. I have a lot of the other skills already. The soft skills. I have some of the technical skills, some of that stuff. I have the communication skills needed, talk to colleagues or whatever. I have some of the how to not write articles, but create content, like create like a training manual or a, like, what do you call it, run book or whatever. I have all those skills, I think. I believe. I just don't have the programming skills to that extent, if you will. And any opportunity hasn't presented itself, or I haven't learned about it yet, to be able to buy, to have a lot of, let's say, money come in, like a lot of residual income come in, to where, okay, I can step away from the position I have and then just live off that residual income, and just every month or so just create more content or whatever. I haven't reached that point yet. A lot of individuals probably who want that money freedom, right? What do you call it? Financial freedom, or they call it wealth freedom, wealth opportunity, whatever it is. And I get that I'm probably on a higher level knowledge-wise than someone who doesn't even have a YouTube channel, doesn't even have a podcast, doesn't even have some of the skills. Someone who works at McDonald's, let's say, or Walmart, McDonald's, right? Something like that. And they make like 15, 18 bucks an hour. Obviously I have more skills than that in that regard. And because if those person didn't, if they wanted a better job, they would just get it. I would think, one would think, hey, if you have like although I will tell you a story. I know a person who has a double E, a bachelor's degree of electrical engineering, right? And he works in a Walmart. And I'm puzzled to this. I'm like puzzled why he works there. I don't know if it's belief, if it's what do you call it? Self-confidence, whatever. Maybe it's something like that. I get, and he still works there. I know he works a night shift or whatever. And it was just kind of funny, but anyway, those people I like that, actually. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just don't want a IT job or whatever, or maybe they don't want an electrical engineering job. The one thing I don't understand is about human behavior and whatever, is if somebody has a skill set and they work in, let's say, McDonald's or Walmart, right? Let's say they have an IT skill set, or let's say they have a programming skill set. Let's say programming. Okay, let's say programming, like C++, Java, whatever, right? They have that. They've worked in the industry before. And now they work at Walmart, or they work at McDonald's. Let's say they work at McDonald's. And they've made, let's say $40,000 a year, whatever, right? And now they just make 18 bucks an hour, which is lower. And it's a lot more headache, it's a lot more whatever. Why on earth don't they get a job in the industry again, like programming, right? I don't understand that. I don't get that. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're retired. That could be it. But anyway, that one thing I don't get about humans and human behavior. And maybe it's somebody didn't teach them. They didn't take the time to teach them more, or maybe it's confidence issue. We don't know. On the other hand, right, someone who is not even in the workforce, they're in high school. Why do they choose to go into, if IT is so easy to get into, why don't more people do it? That one thing I don't understand. I know it's very difficult to kind of, because it's like I get it, right? A job, you work in a Walmart or McDonald's, and it's very social because you got other people around you doing the same job. So you spread out the knowledge base, and you really don't have to have a lot of knowledge to work at McDonald's or Walmart to start off. You really don't. It's just you have to deal with people. That's it. Just talk to people or whatever, right? Cook a burger, if a burger, put a patty on, whatever. Those are easy skills probably they already know. Whereas IT, it's a lot of like sit down and learn, and a lot of ask questions and I don't know, and it's very foreign maybe to a lot of people, perhaps even now. I think it's really weird, right? But at any rate, I know individuals is like, even myself, right? Even myself, for me, my level of engagement into programming, I have to take a break because it's so foreign to me. It's so out there, right? So I have to keep practicing. I don't know that I'm bored with it. I just don't. I haven't got it yet, right? I haven't got it yet. And C++ is what I'm on right now. Still trying to figure that one out and see how it works. I will say this though. Because I work in IT, maybe that's what it is. Maybe what do you call it? The level of, okay, hurry up and go get it. What is that called? What's the word I'm looking for? Well, anyway, the level wanting to take action essentially, right, is not as high. It's like, oh, okay, I got a job. I'm in the IT industry. I got a job. This is just okay, I'm going to get this skill set, maybe, or I'm working on it or whatever, right? Versus if I was working in the, what do you call it, McDonald's industry, working at McDonald's or Walmart, and I was like, I need to get more money because I just need to, or whatever it is. I need to get more money done. I want to buy a house, I want to buy a car, whatever. I think the level of effort would be higher if I was in that field. Like, so what I'm saying, I guess, is for me to go from 18 to say 40 a year, what is that? So, well, let's say 60 a year. So $18 an hour, which is like 36 or whatever, to 60,000 a year. The time it would take me to get to that level would be quicker because I'm coming from like, hey, I need my assertiveness, my willingness to do it would be higher. I think that if I'm okay, I'm in this industry in IT and I'm just floating by. I'm getting paid well, right? And all that stuff. I'm appreciative. I'm humble. I'm grateful for all the positions I have. Okay, let me just maintain. And on the side, let me do this. That one thing right there, actually. That one thing, I don't know if I haven't really heard it told well. A lot of these individuals say who are multi-millionaires, right? And they still pursue, and they still have that work ethic, that drive. That's the word I'm looking for, drive. And they still have that drive to make even more. I am absolutely amazed that they do that. I can't even tell you, right? Like, let's say if it was me, right, and I had $100 million and it's like my money and I don't have to work anymore and I'm just like autopilot and I have $100 million and I just have to do whatever I need to do. I don't know that I could work as hard. I don't know that I would want to put in 60 hours a week or whatever. I'd be like chill, relax, and all that stuff. I think maybe I would get bored of it, perhaps. Maybe that's what it is. But I don't know that I'd be as driven as some of these individuals out there that have this type of job, or it's not really a job to them, but this type of position, if you will. And I don't know if I could do it. Maybe that's the problem right there. I'm still looking at it as a job. I'm still looking at maybe as like I'm still looking as like an hour per hour guy. I'm still like per hour. I get paid X amount of dollars per hour. I'm still looking at it that way maybe. Versus maybe they look at it like, hey, I have, $100 million or whatever, and I need to maintain that. I need to have residual income. I need to keep building. And it's a business to them. They're like the employer. So they look at it a lot differently. Maybe the mindset's different. Maybe that's the one thing I could say. So I wanted to tell you about a couple of jobs, online jobs or whatever. So posting job boards, if you will. So Dell is hiring, right? If you go to jobs.dell.com, they're hiring. Who else is? I found another website. It's called Call Center International, CCINTL.cc, and a couple different. So I found this YouTube channel actually. It's pretty good. Pretty good. He wanted to tell me about it. There's another jobs site, ttecjobs.com. So the name of the person, his YouTube channel is Judd A.L. Bring. A.L. Bring. Yeah, that's the individual that told me about these. Pretty good channel, actually. There's another guy. Hold on, I'll get it real quick. I can't remember the thing at the top of my head. Justin Bryant. Justin Bryant. So Justin, Justin Bryant. And the other individual is Judd, Judd Albring, Albring. Both those are YouTube channels that I've watched a couple times, but what I'm talking about, it kind of came from him on this deal. So he had a YouTube channel, or he had a post rather, right? It was on September 27th. It's like 7 brand new online jobs, entry level remote jobs, always hiring. That's where I got these from, actually. And I just came on. It was like a pretty cool channel where he talks about how to get a second job or whatever. And and then the other one, Justin Bryan, is like, how do you, kind of similar, how do you make money online, and as well as how do you get a job. Like a couple of his sites are pretty good. Justin Bryant, you'll know. Let's see, his website, Justin Bryant's website, is selfmadesuccess.com. And I don't believe that. Oh, here we go. So Judd Albring has a website. It's go.juddalbring.com. That's his website. So okay, I'll link all of these channels in the show notes, right? So thanks a lot, and happy Veterans Day to everybody. Thank you.